So you want to step up to manager, you need parties for October, you need all that kind of good stuff. Where do you find these people?
At the store.
You've already talked to your family, you've already talked to the neighbors, so you have to find more people. Tammy's going to go to the store. And that works, that's all good stuff. But how do you start conversations with people? Because, okay, I can talk to a brick wall, it doesn't matter. And I will, and it used to drive my kids crazy, they hated to go to the store with me because I would talk to anybody, anywhere, at any time, for as long as I could. And most of that was because I had 5 little kids. So when I saw an adult, I got really excited. And I would strike up a conversation about what was on the front page of the Inquirer. I didn't care, I would talk. But now, all right, kids are grown, and I have adults to talk to, so now I have to talk to people anyway.
That starts to
But,
kids.
so I'm gonna ask you some questions. Do you have a cell phone?
Yes.
Okay. Do you carry a purse or a wallet or any kind of bag with you?
Yes.
Yes. Do you have car keys?
Yes.
All right, so now you can meet anybody you want to. Because if you have car keys and you do not have a Tupperware keychain, they're in the store back there, do not leave here without one. Okay? Tupperware lanyard, you can earn those, talk to your director. So, you know, all you have to do is carry them. I have had, and you know who starts conversations with this? Little kids. Little kids will go, I have that toy. And then you say, I work for the people that make that toy. And they're like, oh, it's like working for Mattel. All of a sudden you're partying. They're thrilled to death. And the parents will go, oh, I didn't even know Tupperware was still around. Okay, so there you go. And you start from right there. Or the keychain, this, almost any store clerk, any bank teller, is that a Tupperware keychain? Okay, yes. And so the purse, okay, I love this purse. This is not necessarily my favorite purse, but it has this little thing right here. And look how that sticks out of there, isn't that cute? The catalogs stick out there. Now, if you earned one of those really cool bags, or you got picked in the drawing, okay? I didn't get picked in the drawing, so I don't have one of those. But I have this. So you can carry this with you. The Tupperware book sticks out. People ask you about the book. So you can make more contacts that way. If you have your phone, there should be pictures on your phone of this week's specials, the kits, some of the, I have the Tupperware catalogs in my phone, okay? And if somebody says, oh, I'd love to have a catalog and I just happen to run out, I can text it to them. You know what happens when I text it to them? I get their phone number, okay? I get their phone number, I get their name, they get my name, and they have the book. So that's another way to make contacts. Now, here's a really unique idea, okay? Have you had a party ever?
Yes.
Some of you might say no, and that's okay, okay? But you've done orders somewhere along the line. Get back on your website, go into your My Party history, and find those people. They should all be in there in some form or fashion. There's a phone number, there's an email address, there's something. Call them, tell them, we've got the coolest color bowls in the world coming out. Those are so pretty. If they're not interested in the bowl, go for that thermos. That is the prettiest thermos I've ever seen. That pink sparkle thing? Yeah. We have sales, we have peanuts, Halloween things. Call these people and you know what? When you pull up your party history and you find their phone number or their email, you're gonna see what they ordered. So if they ordered one Fridge Smart because they wanted to try it, call and talk to them about, don't call and say, do you wanna buy the set? Call and ask them how they like the Fridge Smart. Whatever they ordered, call and ask them how they liked it. How, you know, if you have any questions you can answer about it, any of that kind of stuff. Start up a conversation and, you know, go to it. Tell them about the new kid. Start with the kid. Start with the big kid, because it's cool. And then, you know, maybe they just want the Shifo toy. Maybe they don't want a kid, but maybe they want to have a party. Maybe they don't want a party, but they want to order. They want the rest of that Fridge Smart set. The other thing is if they just kind of are trying to shut you down totally, and be friendly. People will talk to you if you're friendly. They really will. Ask them if they have some kind of a recommended, you know, if they know anybody else. Has anybody been over to your house and seen the fridge smarts? Do you think they would be interested in them? You know, and tell them, we're working for a fundraiser for October. We're working for Breast Cancer Charities of America. So, you know, 5% of your orders is going to go to that. And so any recommendations you can get from them, you would love to have. And if anybody they recommend to you actually places an order, then you'll send them some kind of a small gift. Citrus peelers are a wonderful thing, okay? Everybody wants them. So that's how you can get more contacts. So don't sit there and say, I don't know who to talk to. If they're breathing, talk to them. Okay?
Everybody breathing.
All right.